The weather in Dublin was 58 degrees and rainy, which is like football weather. Like, it was awesome. Like, that felt like a football game. You got guys who are like 300 pounds, like running down, up and down the field. So that's why we play in the fall and not summer. I'm going to read off a list of the opening games and their temperatures. So again, Dublin, Ireland, August, 58 degrees Fahrenheit. Come Saturday, in Fort Worth, TCU, 91 degrees at kick, 11 a.m. kickoff in August in Texas. UT, 98 degrees, 11 a.m. kick. I think I've got Norman, Oklahoma on here somewhere. That's going to be I think 87. That's why it's not on here. So you got UT at 98. You got TCU at 91. 4 p.m. kick for North Texas. In Denton, 99 degrees. Houston, 95 degrees. K-State. If you're getting the hint that I'm running down Big 12 teams, you're onto something. Smart lad. K-State 97, Oklahoma State 94, Texas A&M University 98 degrees, Baylor 99. Dude, why are we doing this? So, first segment. This happens every year. Like, it's not, no one is shocked that it's almost 100 degrees in Texas, in Oklahoma, in New Mexico, in Las Cruces. When they were playing last week, it was 98 degrees. My question is, we have northern teams. Why are we kicking off TCU in Fort Worth, UT in Austin, like Waco? Why are those games at 11 o'clock? Like, this is one of the reasons why Texas and OU were like, yeah, let's go to the SEC, because we're tired. My first game at OU against TCU was an 11 a.m. kick. And I think on the one hand, like, let me just go with the SEC thing, right? Okay, and this is the point, and then we'll come back around. Okay, the top 3 teams in the Big 12. No offense, K-State. Top 3 teams, UT, OU, TCU. They all play at 11. They're all kicking off at 11. They're all kicking off when it's going to be blazing sun high in the sky. Okay, top 3 teams in the SEC. Biggest brands. Bama. Georgia. We'll say South Carolina. Okay? It's not a perfect list. But your top 2 are kicking off at 6:30. Okay? Vandy's kicking off at 6. South Carolina's kicking off at 6. Tennessee, Kentucky, like, I feel like those are not states that are frying in August. Like, it's going to be warm. They're kicking off at 11. Ole Miss, I feel bad for. Texas A&M, like, they're going to fry. But the point is, like, Texas and OU are leaving to get that bag, but they're also leaving because they want to kick off at 6 o'clock at night. They want to start the season A in prime time, and B when it's not balls hot outside. And I do think, and here's the second part of this, like, why are we doing this? Like, Jerry Jones was on sports radio around here talking about when he was at the University of Arkansas. Talking about how when he was in high school, like, they did 2-a-days in the blazing heat and you wouldn't get water. Like, if you got water, you were weak. It was one of those things, like, if you passed out, you're going to get stronger, right? That was like the philosophy. Okay? We've advanced a ton. Like, our football team in high school right now is not allowed to practice if it's over 95 degrees. Okay? So, why are we having games at 98 degrees, 99 degrees, 95? And these aren't like Kansas State at 94 is a little abnormal, but like, this isn't, Austin is always like this. It's always 95 degrees. So, like, why? Because that's not good for the players. It's going to be hotter on the field. B, it's not good for the fans, like college students who are drunk, right? And new drunks at that. Like 18-year-olds are like, hey, oh man, I'm going to hydrate, when they're really like, drinking a diuretic, right? Like the worst thing you can do on a hot day. and they've been doing it since like 8 or 9 in the morning. So again, not good for the fans, not good for the players. It's not healthy. Why are we still doing it? And someone's going to say, well, don't you know, like someone's got to be in that slot? Yeah. Why don't we put Ohio State in that slot? Penn State. Penn State is playing at 6:30 Central Time against West Virginia. How about those northern states go at 11? Wisconsin, right? Minnesota. Okay? Why aren't they going at 11? Boston College, Virginia. It's hot. I get it, but it's not as hot as it is here. California teams, like the entire West Coast, the previously known Pac-12 teams, Washington, Oregon State, Washington State, USC, right? Cal. Why? University, by the way, the University of California is playing in Denton this weekend. They're leaving like 75-degree weather in Berkeley to go to Denton in 99-degree weather. Like, why is that happening? Tell me. No one has a good answer for that. No one's happy about it, but we can do something, right? Michigan State, Michigan, they can play at 11, right? They can play at 2:30. Boise State, they can play at 2:30. They are playing at 2:30. Okay? Like if you're north of Georgia, I don't want to say the Mason-Dixon line because that's pretty far north. But like around Maryland, Virginia, Tennessee, Kentucky, dude, y'all should be kicking off at 11. Oklahoma, Arizona, Texas, Louisiana, right? Florida. No one in Florida should be playing. By the way, who's playing at 6:30? Louisiana on Sunday night, right? Florida State. Okay? So like we can solve these problems. This isn't good for anyone. And like watching Notre Dame and Navy play in 58-degree light drizzle weather at night was like, wait, whoa. Like there's a reason why we play this in the fall. And I don't think this is like the NFL, okay? Because very few colleges have indoor stadiums. Like the Dallas Cowboys, like Houston, right? Those are indoor. Louisiana, indoor. Guess what's not? Baton Rouge is not indoor, okay? Atlanta's indoor, okay? Miami's out, but Miami, don't really cares about the Dolphins, do they? Jacksonville would be another exception. But again, I don't think those fan bases are like thriving, right? So if you're south of Tennessee and Kentucky, they should be scheduling things in a way where like we're not getting this mess. And the other thing that's crazy, just like by waiting 1 or 2 weeks, like it gets cooler. Like it cools down pretty quickly to where like, okay, kickoff at 88, we can handle that here. But 99 in Denton, you're paying money to go to that game and like fry to watch Cal and North Texas play. Or you're going to watch OU and Arkansas State play at 11 a.m. starting at 88 degrees. And I guarantee you it's going to feel way hotter than that. So at the outset, we need to fix that. Okay? That is something where I don't understand why we do it. It's been that way since the dawn of time, but just as we said, football has been evolving over time as we've learned about things, and we need to fix that because that's not good for anyone. It's not healthy, like cramping, guys passing out, heat stroke. It's not good, okay? And it would make for a way better experience, and it makes sense. Like let Michigan